This is a reading from a book I wrote entitled Some Hope for the Holidays. This is entitled, Are You Missing Christmas? The setting, Christmas Eve, somewhere USA. A busy shopping mall, and there, just outside the revolving doors of a department store, a young man strums his guitar. He's in his mid to late 30s, bearded long hair, but far from scruffy, a kind of throwback to the hippies of the late 1960s. He starts to sing, "Let me ask you a question, now take your time with your reply. Are you missing Christmas? Have you let it pass you by?" About that time, a middle-aged man carrying two bulging shopping bags comes out of the store. He's almost to the curb when one of the bags splits open, spilling all the wrapped gifts on the sidewalk. Those expletive, fill in the curse words of your choice. Those bags aren't worth a flying expletive. If they're going to sell you this crap, then they should make bags sturdy enough to hold it. Stooping to pick up the gifts, he continues to grimace and mutter. Having put down his guitar, the young man walks over to the disgruntled shopper. "Can I help you with those?" The man looks up with a scowl, but upon seeing the sincere smile, simply says, "Yeah, why not? I can't quite manage this by myself. Guess I'll have to go back into the expletive." Something stops him from continuing this tirade. Later on, he would wonder what it was. "Oh, you don't have to do that, unless you want to. I can help you carry those to your car." Suspicion starts to creep into the shopper's eyes, and he thinks, "Uh-oh, better watch out. This could be some sort of con or setup or a..." Then, looking harder at this young hippie, he reconsiders his objections. "Hell," he says to himself, "I'm an ex-Marine. I could take this kid down if I had to. Might as well take help where I can get it. Okay, I can use an extra pair of hands. I have to warn you, though, the car is miles away. It was the only parking place I could find." The young man grins. "Not to worry. I've been standing in this one place so long I can use the exercise." So they start out across the crowded parking lot, dodging holiday drivers, frantically trying to get some last-minute shopping done. There's not much conversation on the way. Finally, they approach the shopper's SUV. "Well, here we are. I warned you it was a long way over here." "That's okay." As he hands the last of the gifts to the shoppers, he speaks. "Do you mind if I ask you a question?" The shopper looks at him and thinks, "Oh no, here it comes. He's going to ask for money. Well, he did help me with my stuff, so I guess a couple of bucks won't hurt, and after all, it is Christmas. Go ahead, ask away." "Are you missing Christmas?" "What?" He paused. "If you mean, would I miss Christmas if it went away, then the answer is no. I've had it with all the hustle and bustle, trying to find a parking place, spending money I don't have on gifts for people who don't appreciate or need them. And for what? Just because it's what we're supposed to do every year? Some stupid, sappy Christmas song, some craze to have a sale on everything to get people to come out? And worse than all that is it now starts the day after Halloween, or so it seems to me. Me miss Christmas? Not much, I wouldn't." The young man looked at the shopper and with sadness in his eyes. "Yeah, I guess I have my answer. Though I'm always hoping to hear something different, but I rarely do." The shopper walked around to get into the driver's seat. "Now let me ask you a question. Why did you want to know?" He lowered his eyes and shook his head. "I keep hoping people will remember whose birthday it is and what the holiday is supposed to be about." The shopper paused before he spoke. "Well, I'm not really a very religious man. Then again, neither are many of my friends. I think that part of Christmas disappeared a long time ago. It's all about shopping and Santa Claus and all that." He took a long look into the face of the young man. "Why should you care whose birthday it is?" He walked over to where the shopper stood and, without ceremony, simply held his face in his hands and said, "Because it's mine." Stunned, this foul-mouthed, middle-aged ex-Marine got into his car and in a kind of almost stupor drove home. This encounter really happened, and from now on, at least on Christmas time, he would remember it, and maybe even remember whose birthday it is. It's a fanciful tale. to be sure. But the question is real for all of us. Are we missing Christmas? Only your heart and mind know the answer to that.